mute that. Alright, so we are live for another stream, and this is just me making sure the mic works. So, yeah. For another stream. All right. Hello, this is Vulturefire, and it's time for the third of these holiday streams. This is going to be the last one of the holiday streams. May stream again later this week, we'll see. Partially depends on whether my friends are available to play Marvel Rivals with me. And also just like whether other IRL stuff happens that I am not expecting. So I can't promise more streams in the immediate future, but don't be too surprised if I show up again Thursday or Friday, and if not, I think I'm going to try and shoot to have a stream, at least one stream this weekend, but we'll see what happens. Those will be scheduled in advance if I said that in advance, otherwise just surprise. Because we do still have 18 more character skins to get through. So if you missed the last two streams, we are on the beta patch, that's why the town looks fancy. If you are interested in joining the beta, there's a link to the Discord in the description of this stream. You can DM the developer for information about that. The beta patch contains a bunch of new cards, a bunch of modified cards, and also new sets of passives for every skin. In the first of my holiday streams, I do click through all of the skins to show off all of those passives. Passives, words. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do today. One note, not actually starting the run yet, but that is relevant, is that we are fighting Eternal Draera, which is the fourth form of Draera that I normally don't have to fight because I normally either forfeit and avoid Formless, or I just get my ass beat by Formless because I am often not doing amazing at the game. But regardless, the point is, we are fighting Eternal Draera, and Eternal Draera is not easy. So we've got a few options. The nuclear option that we play, Primordial Neema. Primordial Neema is cheating. You do cheaty things. You have a starting deck that is basically everything you need. I believe that's this list. Yeah, that you're just going semi-infinite from basically the first mid-boss, and then you just kind of roll that same deck through the rest of the run. That's, I think, the one that probably gives me the best chance to win, but that also means that if I lose, I feel like a dummy. I've been told that Doom Magyar is very good, but when I have tried it, it has not gone well for me, so we're probably not going to try that. Adventure Mirley and Ascent Mirley are both very, very strong. There are other options that I might go with. So Ascendant and Adventure do different things, but they both are very much like we're doing Mirley things. Ascendant is the debuff Mirley. Adventure Mirley is we are just going to play cards until something good happens. Let's see, another option is like Crystal Rowden. Crystal Rowden, you trade in the mana and the cards for scaling. You get this crystallize, you get easy access to this crystallize, and you get extra damage from arcane detonations, and so you can go all in on status and pull off some real nonsense. Another option here is Void Drophus, Escape Drophus, who is focused around discard stuff, so we get to do all sorts of nifty things with trying to discard a bunch of stuff to get a bunch of scaling, and crucially, this would also give us status scaling off of our Spell Weave, and I think Freezing Eternal is very valuable, so it's worth considering for that reason. So I think I have maybe 2 viewers in chat, so from the things listed, if anybody in chat has an opinion, let me know. Otherwise, I don't know. Choosing is hard. Guess the other options I could like try and set up a wheel and then spin it, but then it'll land on like, I don't know, Guardian Paladin, and I don't want to take Guardian Paladin into Eternal. So, all right. I know there's a bit of a delay, so could I please repeat? Okay, so we have several options. Crystal Rowden, which is we get status focus basically, and we don't get the extra mana or the extra card, but we get scaling. We have Adventure Mirley, which is remove cards are cheaper, which means that we're going to get to do a ton of smoke bombs, a ton of treasures, and do that sort of shenanigans. We have Ascendant Mirley, which is debuff heavy. We have Oh, the other thing is, Ascendant Mirley gets these cybernetic bombs that make us basically for free. We are always hidden. We do evade debuffs while hidden, which is also nuts. We don't get to evade stats, but we do evade debuffs, and then we have effectively Predator, and then we just get to do like Fatal Strike type stuff. Then we have Void Drophus, Escape Drophus, who is a discard focused character that also gets status bonuses to Spellweave. Oh, you love it? Yeah, Ascendant Mirley's great. So you want to go with that one? Sure, we will do that. So this is... We're going to go with the dangerous assumption that this list was put together for this beta. Well, it has Umbral Rights. I don't like Umbral Rights in this beta. Well, it's not the worst. Kind of is. I don't really like Umbral Rights this beta. So Umbral Rights used to be just bonkers, but it now generates cash, or it no longer upgrading no longer makes the caches free, which means that it is now effectively a quite a bit more expensive card. So, do I like that now? I don't remember what Heroic Resolve does on this patch. Right. No, I don't like that. If I could find one more card to swap it in. I don't think Curse of Decrepitude is doing anything for us. I'm trying to remember. There's the card that gets Nullify. Gives Nullify. I'm forgetting the name of... Oh, it's this one. We already have it, so... This one... Oh, right, that's that one. Just having to remember what all the cards do on this patch. Oh. That would work. And then we can cut the Umbral Rights. And yeah, what's the worst that could happen? I kind of feel like the deck probably wants like a 1-of Fatal Strike, but... as a finisher. But I'm sure we don't need it. I want to say this deck has mana problems, but... I don't really want to deal with Hunt here because of... Is it a poison-oriented skin or just debuffs? Not for Mirley. Toxic Drophus exists, and Toxic Drophus is absolutely poison-focused. And likewise, Thoru is heavily poison-focused. Like, straight up your strikes do poison, apply poison instead of doing damage. But that is not the characters we're looking at right now. So yeah, those are the two that have... We do have two poison... Just pure poison skins, but yeah, not for Mirley herself. All right, this is my Ascendant. This is my Ascendant hybrid list. Right, that's why it's called Going Up. And we have, yeah, Sunder and Haunted Memories, and hybrid does get us the extra upgrades. I like having extra upgrades, and it isn't as locked into like having a clear plan, which, you know, I hate having a plan. So I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, I think we're gonna do these three, which, yes, I'm kind of cheating by choosing specific idols, but also counterpoint, do not want to deal with Eternal with Hunt in particular. Yeah, Filtering is very good on Ascendant. Out of curiosity, because I cannot remember which names in the YouTube correspond to in the Discord, are you a beta player, or is this going to be a new skin to you? Just grab everything. We're going to need it. And yeah. This has cards that are debuff focused, although Crystal Dragon does give us an incredibly useful card. Kind of tempted to go there just for that. Hollow Maw. Okay, so we're fighting Dread and Destruction. Should be fine. Okay, so you haven't played this. Yeah, this will be new times for you. Crystal Valley, I think, has a couple other cards we would want. So the big thing is the Shadowbone Dragon itself does drop Shadow Breath, which is good for us. But I think I like the win condition that gives us more. So here we go. Okay. I think extra evade chance is good because we're playing Mirley. Alright. Is this currently busted? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, so I think we're going to go this route. So we get the cybernetic bomb every turn, which gives us hidden if we're not hidden. It gives us mana if an enemy has enough debuffs. It gives us marksman if your enemy has all of the debuffs. So we do this. We're going to do that, which gets up to 5 debuffs. And then we're going to do that. And that'll set us up. So, as you've noticed, our poison and our leech can crit, which is good. And also, as mentioned, we get value from various things. Sorry, my brain is deciding to just not say useful words. It's no issue. So yeah, that's just going to delete you. And then, because we have the guaranteed crit from the marksman. Unfortunately, this dork no longer has any debuffs. That's fine. Oh. Right. The Toxic Cloud is a spell, so it can use up our marksman, so I just have to be careful about that. Just been a bit, so I've forgotten that was a thing. Essence Sap is, of course, fantastic for what we are doing. Easy Essence Sap. Happy to take that. Happy to take either of the cruelty cards. The Breach Wanderer's not... Yeah! Yeah, I am obviously very disappointed that Breach Wanderer was not more successful. I'm not too surprised. It's very, very hard for indie games to break out, but, you know, it's disappointing regardless. Pretty good luck on the evades there. Less good luck on those showing up, but... Okay. I think we pitched those because we're hoping to find... Yeah. And we get to do that. No, we're doomed. One, two, three, four, a short one. Alright, good. We did still at least get the hit there to get the shutdown. Haha! No arcane weakness for us. There's another debuff for free, although there's obviously a bit of a nuisance that we have to do. There we go. Now we have plenty of debuffs. I don't think that's enough damage to justify it. We just do this, which also conveniently will get us a detonation, which can crit because... Oh no! Taking our shield is a little annoying because it means that we would... There we go. We're going to take a little bit of damage when we do that. But only a little bit. We can tell most of it back. Alright, max hand size +2. Always nice. Especially since like last game or last run, max hand size was just a perpetual problem. Tough and focus is fine, but I prefer the story studies. We're probably going to cut it, but it's fine for now. Like extra status decrease. Good at Breach Wanderers is good at being like, yeah, absolutely. And I used to think I was good at Breach Wonders, and I saw like how much better Vapid is in the Discord at like beating Eternal just all the time, nonstop, and that is not a thing that I do. I'm gonna upgrade the Toxic Cloud first. And eventually upgrade a lot more than that, but just being able to guarantee the yearly Toxic Cloud is nice. This having retained is also very nice because it just means like ooh, we're doomed. Alright. We can do this to draw some cards. Debating if I need to just ice this. Oh right, because I was like, how did I end up not hidden there? It's because it only gives you the hidden if you were not hidden when you played it, and we were. So, should have done this first. Pop. Get some free shield. No! Yeah, we cannot evade the arcane on Ascendant, that is. An unfortunate reality. So wets for future turns. Can we evade this? No. Yeah, we need more draw. Hey, we get to evade some stuff. Let's see. We do not have marksman. We would like to have marksman. Oh, we didn't have enough debuffs when I played it. Well, it's fine. But I don't hate the riches. I do like the leeching seeds, though. I think setting up permanent leech is actually kind of valuable to us. This is also very good, but I think just that guaranteed debuff all the time, nonstop, is useful to us. Not gonna play anything else. Pitch that, pitch. Honestly, I think Fatal Strike right now. Because I don't think we are getting enough out of it right this moment. That is 2 debuffs. There's more debuffs. Question is basically just, do I want to freeze? I think I'm fine freezing this focus. Our mana is good enough. Hey, pretty happy with those evades. We're absolutely going to need to get our cleanse back. But yeah. And then that will get us our mana back. Which means that we can Toxic Cloud, which is important. Toxic Cloud can just be great. If something goes wrong, it can leave you with no mana. And others, there are just a lot of things that can go wrong. Yeah. Toxic Cloud is expensive, but yeah, you just kind of need it. That's what I was hoping to see. Because now we just get wets think upgrading Ice Block actually makes a decent amount of sense. Fortunately, we can't actually dodge debuffs being used. I might freeze the pocket shield. I don't know, that's doing enough for us to justify keeping it. Lack of draw is absolutely a problem. Falls got activated today. Determine forms to nice. Yeah. Yeah, Pure Santa can be very good. Do we play this? No, not to just apply 4 Frost. Stacking up those permanent stacks of Leech. Yeah, let's go and get this out. Should actually be considering getting Curse out of that more often because the Curse doesn't go right into turn. And it gives us just another debuff. There's our kill though. Alright, so Corrupt Strike is incredibly good. It's hard to... Honestly, these 3 are all incredibly strong. I don't know that we're stacking enough poison to really justify the Corrupted Strike, but... Void Quake does give a bunch of debuffs out, but we don't have... Crucially, that Crystallize is a way to stack value. We'll get more shots at Void Quake, I think. Resourcefulness, I don't know that we need another Transform right now. I don't know that we'll always have stuff to transform either. I think we take the Corrupted Strike, just because I think the ceiling on it is higher. Oh man, this is a tough choice. Curse Sorcerer and Frost Robes are both very, very strong. I think we don't do enough damage, and we're never going to do enough damage for Frost Robes to be worth more than just having a card draw trinket. I think we are going to cut the... Star Studies isn't terrible, but it's not really what we're trying to do. I think I'd like upgrading the Frozen Solid because that's so much more defense. And then that is 50% more damage on that. I just don't know that we didn't need the more damage on it just yet. We're fighting... Oh, we're fighting these Jack Wagons, which does incline me to want to upgrade the Burning Prism. I think that Cauterize Plus. Yeah, Void Quake always is like pretty happy. You're always pretty happy to play it, I think. Yeah, we'll walk in. Do we cut something? I don't know. This is Mirley draft? No, it's a hybrid, so sort of. It's not quite a Mirley draft, but it's and we are Ascendant specifically. So we have debuff focus. Yeah, we'll just take the extra max mana because I'm too lazy to think about what we would remove. We're gonna go right so we can avoid that fight. Hey, we get the free upgrade. You'll love to see it. I think that is worth it. Alright. Let's go ahead and prep a Cauterize so that I can justify doing this. Unfortunately, we won't quite be able to Leeching Seeds here, but that's fine. And that does conveniently get us a second detonation. Think about the event fight with powerful relics. Oh, the Red Blossom fight. I'm always here to gain even more power and fight the most dangerous ones, even though that ends up backfiring on me way more often than I want to admit. Hey, Lamau. That gets me to 5. And that'll kill you. Alright. Yeah. Words are difficult. I'm always saying this. I think we just put Curse on there so that we can. I don't know that we actually need to play this turn. Still 0x3 just because, like, even with all the debuffs, the 12 plate is just too much to overcome. I think we do play this mostly just for the get the mighty stacks going. Should have done that in the other order because this does trigger Leech. Goodbye. Yeah, I think we take that. It's not the most useful, all things considered, but I don't want to spend a reroll here. I don't think the other options were better. And we can force crits if we have the Fatal Strike. It's just like we have to have the Fatal Strike. This is not really where we want our hand to be, but what are you going to do? Yeah, you saw there, like, we have basically nothing going on, and Corrupted Strike was still just very, very good. If we ice block this, I think we can freeze everything this turn. That means we're not decayed. Could we get? Oh no, I was counting on getting a little bit more bonus from the passive that we do. I was saying that was going to give us +1 here, but I was wrong. Normally I'd be really annoyed about the Arcane Weakness on us, but in this specific instance I am entirely happy to just have that, have the extra debuff on the enemies. Now that's going to kill you. Alright, we're transformed. Whatever. We don't need to play this right now, so we're going to save it. We are unfortunately going to be debuffed. We dodged the poison. No, it's not. We dodged the leech. Hey. Dodging more things. Awkward turn for the for this hand. I'm just using that to Yeah, overall, kind of an awkward turn as far as draws go, but part of that was, and we just get decayed again back to back. Don't love that. Do you hate to? Yeah. This is a very obnoxious fight. And now we are not hidden, which is poor planning on my part, because now we're going to take a ton of damage. I think we are playing this, which is unfortunately going to draw us into the Frozen Sol that we want to have in hand right now. But See, do I care about the arcane leak? I don't think so at this point. Haha, deflated helping us. And then that is not enough damage. And that blows us up if we play it, so. Let me see if that's enough damage. It is. Okay. Not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah. Max status is nice, especially because we are going to be fighting Dread. We should see what our epic is before I commit to upgrades. Just want to double check real quick what the other... Right, that one's fine. We can use the... it's basically a draw card, and card draw is kind of our problem. Smog Blast is fine. Yeah, I think we kind of just need the card draw here. It is slightly painful, but I think we need the draw too much to complain. Don't think we quite upgrade it though, because I would like to replace it later. Thinking through what all we can upgrade. I think we do want to upgrade Field Strike going to the next area. I think we do want to upgrade, like, man hasn't been a problem. I would upgrade the Ascent stat. We're probably just going to cut the Vanish because I think it's not doing a ton for us, aside from just like cycles, and that's it. That's not good enough. I think we upgrade the Haunted Memories. And yeah, we're just going to cut the Vanish. I don't think we can trip the whatchamacallit part of it often enough. Okay. I like going here. Could go here and like try and do Ghostly Stream, but Arcane Reach is actually pretty good. And we can still... We can't get the transform. That also gets us here. Yeah, I think we gotta go this route. You give us... Freeze Blood. That would be good. We would love to have a Freeze Blood. And I don't... No, I do hate Crystal Infection. Doesn't do enough for us. I have really no reason to play that. I guess it would just be for the Mighty. I don't guess we're playing it just for the Mighty. Ow. You have to be pretty far behind if you're just now saying ow. Because... I hope the delay's not that bad. So it doesn't look that bad. I can see where the stream is at. Do I want to play this right now? I don't think so. Let's do this first, which will drop Hidden. Which means now we can do that. And then that. And... we can't evade this, is the problem. So if we do that... we do this. And it's like we had evaded. Sequencing is hard. That's my excuse. Yeah, you're about 15 seconds back. That sounds about right. This is not bad. Yeah, I think we just take the Vicious Retort. If the reroll could guarantee me the Freeze Blood, I would 100% reroll here, but it wouldn't. It may be worth spending reroll here anyway. Things like the Vicious Retort is good enough to justify itself, I think. And we can also pick up Ice Cards here. going to freeze them. Fortunately, we didn't have a way to freeze ourselves, which we would actually kind of want to do. Oh, well, I guess that works. But not the way I wanted. We don't need that this turn. I think we don't need this turn. And then... yeah, we're going to do the same deal where we do this first. Oh, that's actually a little awkward that you are so close to death but didn't die. Pop. Even more awkward to have gotten so close to freezing and not frozen. Really like Retort Plus. Yeah, Retort Plus is very good here. Although, ironically, it is not great when we are freezing our enemies this much. For this, we're not going to be hidden, but I think that's okay, considering. Oh, the problem is... yeah, the Frost Bear. Okay, that'll do. Perfect. Was good, but upgraded feels slow and clunky. I agree. But we have extra upgrades to spare here, so... right, none of this is what we're looking for. I think this is a reroll. Because either we're rerolling or we're just, like, taking stuff to take stuff. But, like, I would so much rather have either of these cards. Yeah, Thriving Blizzard. Which I suggested as a joke. But also when I suggested it, it was worse. So, Thriving Blizzard used to do something completely different. I don't remember what it was. But I suggested that it should be the same thing, but I suggested, and it used to be this, that it was unplayable. There was no, like, oh, the other thing is, at the time, getting frozen, that was the turn. There was no play 2 cards to unfreeze. It was just, you get frozen, and you lose, your turn ends. And there was no way to down tick it. You just, every time you drew it, you would just be more and more of a deadly card to have, and I just thought that was hilarious. But it has since become actually an amazing card and not just meme tier, which, you know, there's a part of me that likes that, and there's a part of me that's sad that it's no longer just a joke. Sticky Goo Light, yeah. Only it was a sticky you intentionally chose to put in your own deck. Get iced, idiots. Haha, we can evade the fatigue. Alright, we have that. We're gonna just plan to do that to get rid of it. It'll be fine. Thunder may end up going. Gives a buff we already have. Thinking through the best way to do this. Oh, right, there's the plated. That ends up working out pretty nicely. Really? We want to get into hidden so that will not quite what we were hoping for. Yeah, unfortunately playing these while Arcaned isn't really a great time. actually probably fine. And yeah, that's fine. Exactly how we drew it up. Brace Cold is still very good. I think Freezing Eternal is going to be a key part of our strategy, so I do like taking the second weather card here. This is also pretty good, but have even more status decrease per turn. A slightly awkward hand, but it's fine. That'll do. Aha! Crystallize for that, sure. Get curse that up on you. Love to see it. Alright, and then this will take us out of hidden. Which means that that will put us back into hidden. And I do like doing this, actually. There shouldn't have been... Oh, was it because it was an idle? If there's an idle and a weather, there's only up to 4 rewards. So because there's a monster and an idle and a weather, it has to get rid of 1 card reward to make space. So I could play these, but there's a neat trick where I just get rid of them. And I can do this to freeze myself again, just for fun. And that'll be lethal. We're definitely not at eternal slaying potential yet, but overall we're pretty happy. Absolutely gonna reroll this because, yeah, Arcane Shriek is what we're looking for. I don't know that this matters. I think extra recoverable health is actually reasonably useful. And yeah, we're gonna upgrade the Vicious Retort. We're gonna upgrade... I think Thriving Blizzard Plus is just so much better at being Thriving Blizzard. I think we're just gonna cut this under. I don't think this under is doing enough for us. Yeah, right here. Yeah, just like having the 1-man draw 3 has been useful so far. Although this is the awkward situation you end up in where you just can't get debuffs out. Alright, so the trick here is that that's going to give them the 3rd debuff. Let me get that out of hand, that out of hand. Things are getting out of hand, you might say. Yeah, once again, like the Vicious Retort, I think the Pocket Shield is probably going to go at some point, just like we are not great at using it right now. Man, I wish this was enough damage, but it's not. Unfortunately, we can't evade the Arcane here, although we are just barely not having a problem from that. The weak and the frail will be blocked. We don't care about those. Curse out because it's an extra debuff. Could just ice that. Yeah. Deck is not particularly good, but it is doing good enough for now. Pitch that, pitch that. Put those two on top. Does this kill? Probably. Math is hard. Oh, I don't need that because I have this. Guaranteed kill. Yep. Everything's going great. We really don't need more mana at this point, but I don't really like any other options. And this grows pretty good, so we're going to take it and just plan to start cutting a couple mana cards. Just ice that. Could use this, but I don't think I want to. Just end the turn. I'll let my grinding all, but leveling up characters feels it used to be a lot slower. I know that doesn't make you feel any better, but yeah, it was a lot slower when I started playing, and talked one day into making it faster. But yeah, especially if you're on mobile. It can be pretty slow. You already have Curse. Let's go ahead and start game. Thank you. Just gonna freeze them. Not quite. Let's go ahead and do that. So close. So close. I think it is worth doing this because then we can force shuffle the Fatal Strike and get the kill, of course. Playing that mostly for the wits. Haha, no debuffs for us. No PC if I had one, yeah. Yeah. It's weird because I'm used to thinking like PC as being a thing that everyone has, but now it's the phones that are the thing that everyone has. Because, not that I'm that old, I'm just the sort of person who says things like that. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and cleanse. I think with Arcane active, I don't want to use whatever. I've already got one. Or with Cruelty active, I don't want to self-arcane myself too much, but. Okay, so conveniently, we get to do this, which means that we get rid of the hidden. Well, this is not as much damage as I was kind of hoping, but what are you going to do? Show me get cursed and gain curse? No, okay, cool. So we get now. Okay. So this is probably lethal, unless it's not. Okay, cool. We didn't get the absurd unluckiness of missing all three in a row. It's not Boundless Ritual. We have had a lot of mana, which... Was that? Okay, no. If we could guarantee the Dread Blast, I would definitely spin the reroll here. Well, Tainted Focus is also not good for us. I think I'll just try this reroll. Yeah, Forbidden Oath is very good. Even without ways to really leverage it. I don't think we're doing a ton of Arcane, but I'll still take the Arcane Torrent, I think. Okay, so it's the red one because it's a little ring under it. Which means that we get Reveal Yourself. Which is pretty good. Spell it twice. The trick here is deciding how I want to handle the fact that it has Purity. Because I can get rid of Purity with this, but then I can't make it weak. But I think that's still worth it. And then just draws the Pocket Shield. And we are able to get not quite enough. Really surprised that's not enough. But and the question is like, why is it reveal yourself? It didn't have a different name. No, there's two of them. There are two that are one of them is blue, one of them is red. There's Accuse and Reveal Yourself, and they are not the same card. They just show up to the business. Unfortunately, we can't quite play this Frozen Soul. I don't want to freeze the Fatal Strike or the Arcane thing, so I guess we are just going to take it here. Not what we wanted to see. We actually know that swapping it to doing that was better for us. I'd be lying if I said I fully thought through the implications of what I had just done. Fortunately, now we're stuck with that in hand. And because it's unplayable, we can't get it out easily. Okay, we can do that. Trying if there's any reason to sequence things in a particular way. It's actually a little unfortunate for us that it died to the poison there, because we'd rather had it die too. It's a little awkward because I want it to get hidden, but that'll do. 42 damage from the Arcane Detonations. The Arcane Weakness and the critical and everything else adds up. Certified Cool or something the young things would say, yeah. We do take a little bit of damage for doing that, but not enough to matter, I think. Love to see it. Not going to quite get us the freeze that we were looking for, but I think we just end the turn here. We can deal with being shocked. We get pretty close to this kill. Okay, and then that should be lethal, I think. Especially if we can get another debuff on it. Or if we can get the ambushed on it, but I don't think we need it. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, he'll just get... Yeah, just got it one go anyway. And yeah, I think Crystal Breath is good enough to justify it. And Corn Strike is, yeah, not for this deck. Windows Plus does not draw us more cards. I think the second evasion off Face Race Plus is probably worth it at this point. They're very much in the market for additional card draw at this point. Ooh, that's good. I think I kind of like the extra evade chance more. Alright. So I can get a turn to Gunk, which I do love to see. Or I get turn to Gunk and a Dig Through Muck, but then I like go through here and I don't know that I care about these cards as much. I don't super care about these cards, or because I'm not really in a position to gamble. Picking up a Baneful would probably be good. I think we go right. Love to see actually the Pilfering shield. Let's get the Leech on those two. But not enough debuffs. Yeah, we can just toss that and that. And that will do not quite enough. There we go. Yeah, Corrupt Strike Plus is kind of nuts. I don't think I need the Frozen Solid. Debatable. You have more debuffs. You have 6. But you'll have 6 if I play that, if I do that there, so. This is such overkill, I don't want to waste it. Of course, Hunger didn't show up in any of our 3 areas. We have no chance to actually get Hunger cards. Pronunciation is key here. Look, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it was not really the one more card I was hoping to see, but we can definitely do better than Battle. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should have played it because I was thinking that was a Fatal Strike and we weren't going to just discard it. But of course, it wasn't a Fatal Strike and we did just discard it. Yeah, we need more draw because we keep finding ourselves in these turns where we just can't have anything going on. Fortunately, the extra recoverable, so the extra recoverable is 43, so we have to lose a lot of health before it is a problem. really annoying, the sheer amount of purity that it has. So I guess we should play that. And it eats all of our purity, and we are sad. Alright, that's actually kind of perfect, because now it will flip end of turn. We absolutely want Arcane like this, so that we can get rid of the Frenzy, we'd be happy. Of course, the other option would just freeze it, like so. That is enough to do that. Get the wets. Do the cleanse, because we can. Got rid of one of the frenzy. I'm going to use this on to kill that one. I think the leech will get us there. Yeah. And now that should be lethal. Yep. But it could be more lethal. Boom. Alright, so we got what we were looking for. Not what we were looking for. VHS is fine. If we reroll, we're just rerolling for the Pilfering Shell, which is a 1 in 3. And we just take the VHS. I don't hate having a shield card anyway. We could force a clear focus here, but I think we'll just take the upgrade. Lethal, what about overkill? Yeah, exactly. Just take the upgrade of the depraved designs, because if we don't have any draw, we may as well upgrade the draw we have. We don't actually have any exhaustion creation, so this doesn't do anything. I'll take that. It's not super exciting, but... I think we go ahead and freeze that, because I think I am going to want to do that. And then we can prevent drawing stuff we don't want to draw. And conveniently, do that. Inconveniently, we now have treasures that we can't play. So that's for. Never punished for greed. Go ahead and do this now. Kills its key to satisfying lethal. You're fighting a literal god. Yep. So. I think we do this. Which is unfortunately once again going to leave us actually with treasures that we can't play, but worth it. Right, there's no idols on this fight. It feels weird. I actually need to play two things here. So, kind of our problem here is we don't have any AoE, which makes the Forbidden Nose weaker. Like, it's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's weaker. May just ice that with the Frozen Solid. Or I may just get rid of it. Oh, you're not actually frozen? Okay, now I do actually want to ice. In my head that was lethal, and it was not. I am very clever. Calculated. I didn't realize how much poison that was. I should have spent that here. I'm very clever. Here was fun playing with this patch. Inna, because I'm a huge Inna fan and I really like Inna Ventor. That's why it was the first one that I did when I was doing these streams. God, questions for I am very much not a god. Well, I say that, but the Ghostbusters rules, if somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes. But you didn't ask, so I don't know if it applies here. Also, welcome to stream, Anor. Yeah, we just take the turn to gunk as planned. Because I like having the extra transform. Curse out on you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't so. So the Ghostbusters rule doesn't apply to them. Whoop. Right. Toss that from hand. Toss that from hand. Donk you. Fortunately, we saw both of our transforms turn one, so. Oh no, we didn't see both our transforms turn one. I just thought we did. Let me get rid of that. Good cleanse. Could just get the arcane detonation. I don't know if the arcane detonation does anything for us, so I'm just gonna cleanse. Although applying those debuffs doesn't really do anything for us either. Well, it'll get us a little more. Whatever, damage, sure. Haha. When drawn, gives us. Yep. So we will play that. Play this. It freezes us, which sounds like a good way to end the turn. Yeah, this is not a deck that is beating Eternal, I think. We're just not scaling up fast enough. It's possible we just straight up do not make it to Eternal. Don't need that. We're just kind of not doing enough anything right now, I would say. That's not enough. There's a Predator on the base pool card. No, there's only like one Predator card, and it's from one of the enemies in this area. So, no, that's not quite going to kill you, but it does get you low enough that you can do that. Realizing now that I messed up, so I can't actually usefully do that. I'm going to go and play that because I can, although I probably shouldn't have bothered because now I have to go ahead and redraw it. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not fully clear on why I one day decided to take away Predator from the list of viable archetypes, but it's a decision that was made. From that ice block for value. By value, I mean getting the frost things. Yeah, the fact that we are struggling this hard to actually get damage out on this jerk means that we are absolutely not ready for Eternal at all. No! A fracture! I said Baneful Ray was good. I don't hate Title Barrier, I just don't know that it does anything for us. Doesn't, like, the sturdy doesn't hurt, but I don't know if that's enough to justify it, since that's basically all it does for us. Don't think Haunting Resolve does anything for us either, though, so just kind of re-rolling in the blind, re-rolling blind. Just going to, like, do I think Baneful Ray is worth a spot in the deck? And I don't know. I think the answer is no. That is draw, technically. Yeah, Tile Barrier is very good in a lot of the time, and I'm generally a huge fan of it, but I think here is not doing anything for me. I actually don't hate the Spry Headdress. I know Mana's kind of been a struggle, but... So I'm going to upgrade this. That's just so much better. We're going to upgrade this so we can more consistently, make sure we can consistently play it. And yeah, the Pocket Shield is going to go. Also, in case there was any doubt, for some reason I'm absolutely taking Dig Through Muck here, because, again, like, please refer to every single other video I've ever made for reasons. Alright, so that'll give me +6 mana. Might as well do that. Right, it's not going to actually help, but... I don't have marksman to lose, so that's fine. Let's go for this. Kind of expected more out of that. Let's go for that. Is there mana in the dropout? There is. There's some mana. Pretty good chance of getting mana here. And sure enough, got some mana. We are going to do this first. And then we're going to do this. Even more mana. I don't love that we're stuck wasting this, so I think we just save it because like we're in no rush. Should have done this first, but and now we get the detonation there, which will kill it. Which means that's now clear to be used. The question is just, do I want to arrange the insight here? It's going to draw me non-mana cards. I think we do. Realizing that this is going to leave me unhidden, but I think that's fine. So we have that evasion. And then I can do this, which I think will, yeah, freeze. There we go. Not quite lethal, but pretty close. No mount, just waiting for all the treasures to finish making. Ah! Gonna overfill the hand size. 13 out of 12. Oh no! Pop. Dig through muck. And the Void Hardened Skin is relevant to our game plan. I think I kind of want to force another Ascent Sap out, potentially. No, because we're going to get the red mana card. I think that's the plan. Right, I don't have whatever anymore. Okay. Curse you because we can. I don't know if the Crystal Breath is actually doing as much for me as I, in my head, it was going to, but screw it. Always with the trash. There we go. Because that means get iced. Now we can push that out of hand. Which kind of want to play that? I don't know that I'm playing I'm not playing that. Let's get a great chance for being hidden. And then I think we don't want to pop whatever right this second. We don't have a good way to lever it to start messing with lever. That'll do. Realizing I put myself in a kind of awkward position where once this flips, I don't have a good way to freeze it, but that's fixed because I just threw whatever. So, bite. I think I only need to play one more card to freeze myself again, so I think we are fine. Whoop. Yep. Let me get rid of that safely. And we're just carefully navigating all of the things that can make our day worse. Might just ice this. Yeah, I think that makes no sense. I think now we do cauterize. We actually want to reset that Blizzard at some point. And that some point might be now. Let's go ahead and get more mana. Draw some cards. Do some detonations. Gunk 'em. That'll do. Making progress. Alright. You're just gonna die to whatever happened to the bleed. First of all, for us, I may as well do that. Don't need that. Don't need insightful scholar give it a go. He says very useful. Yeah, I'm definitely at the point where I'm just kind of paying heavy attention to everything that's going on everywhere. I am completely awake. Thank God for cleanse, because now I don't have to. I can just easily play out cards until we win this fight, which will not take long at this rate. There we go. Definitely not beating Eternal. How do we actually get shield? Brave Designs, is that it? But we need the draw, so I guess we're taking it. Man, if I could actually make this happen consistently, but I don't think we can. If we were deeper into Arcane Link, I'd absolutely take that. I think we do take the Crystal Robes. Which one is CPU? Let's find out. Not this one. Alright. I think we go for Swarming Ray here. Good luck, at least you will need it. Yeah, against Eternal especially. Before we get to Eternal, I don't know, maybe fine. And Thriving Blizzard doing its job. Should have done this sooner. Planning is hard. How much do I value this Toxic Cloud? I think I value it enough to try and dig for it. No luck. That's unfortunate. Get the Purity out of the deck at least, or out of the dropout. The problem, yeah, can't set that up. Love to get this permanent Leech, but there's not a ton I can do there. I think I kind of am priced into doing that. And that more or less works out. Alright. Let me pitch those two. Not super what I was looking for, but debating if I want to get rid of the mana jolt. Yeah, sure, why not? It's nice to at least dodge the curse, even if we don't get to fully avoid problems. Alright. We're all in on drawing mana here. Alright, I can do that. I can do that. I think I'm out of other self status. I can get shield for the Pilfering Shield. Gets rid of the shock, but I think it's worth it. Should have done that first though, because that gives me a freeze. I guess that more accurately freezes me. That really gives me a freeze in that sense. Dodge the Frail, which is nice because that's the one that can't be cleansed. And also the one that's just kind of the most annoying, just generally speaking. pop. I think that means the Distill Elements should probably go. If you were to split injector 5-year-old, what would you say? I would say that So, the thing about a card game, right, is that the point of a card game is to play cards. And that means the more cards you play, the more of a winner you are. And this deck, really good at winning. Is that a good answer, you think? Explains nothing's pure hype. I mean, it explains the fact that I'm not actually accomplishing anything besides playing cards. I think that should kill. Yep. I want to play this, but I think I need to play this. Because just so much damage. Alright, this is the first time I'm actually getting turned. Yeah, like, we're doing a good job with the freeze part of the plan. Less good at the actually getting to use cards part of the plan. Or getting to actually deal damage part of the plan. But, you know. The rare haunted member in this deck. Why is fail strike doing shorter levels of damage? Shorter states levels of damage? Because I'm not doing well enough with it yet. Because I just don't have the scaling I need for it to really go off. That's why it's not doing what it needs to be doing. At this point, we do want to cleanse. Should have gotten hidden, so I could have gotten the already crits there. Could do that. Okay, cool. Got him. Okay, so it could be worse. I mean, I don't hate resourcefulness. I think Swarming Ray is kind of necessary just like its damage. I think we need that. I don't think that's any better than what we. Well, it might be better than the Scroll of Blood. I don't know how much we care about that permanent powerful stack. I should actually read this one, but no, we aren't doing any of those. I don't think we upgrade that. I think we upgrade. I don't think we can quite just like we have the hand size for it, but I don't think we can justify the rest of it. Just upgrade that. Need to play more cards to be more of a winner, to get more card drops, to get more card drop. Yeah, I mean, like I'm trying. Honestly, I might cut Reveal Yourself. It's just kind of a dud draw. Yeah, but it does remove itself. But I don't know. I'm just not really sold on it. I think it goes. Okay. Once again, we are in the classic position of fighting Dread, where they are, which is like 3 for 3 on the streams, just having to fight Dread, which just always kind of sucks. Doesn't actually help us here. Okay, that's actually very good. Because now we aren't frozen. And there's the purity, unfortunately. But we do have a lot of debuffs out. The Bajillion Fortress is annoying, but we do get to we do have some minor ways to counter that. I'll deal with at least a little bit of purity. That's fine. That is not going to trip fatigue. There's also not going to trip fatigue. So the important thing is I need you to not have purity when the freeze comes through. So let's do that. We don't actually need that because we're going to use this. I think we need that this turn. The question is, of course, what do we freeze? With the other part of that being like, do we care if we get opportunisted? And I think the answer is no. Yeah, no, we absolutely didn't care. I actually didn't really want to see the Thriving Blizzard back already, but it's fine. It's gonna kill you. Yes, get triggers to bleed. Nice! If you were curious why we were the satisfaction of a 5-year-old, yeah, I'm gonna win this fight. Does that count for anything? I hope so, because definitely cannot promise you a fight win after that. It's kind of funny, but it's actually too much for me. We'll do this. Now we are not hidden, which means that we can get just completely bushwhacked by debuffs from idols and the weather. Fortunately, that is not what's happening. 2% satisfied. Okay, fine. Be that way. Right. Maybe should have gone mana there. So it's going to take me to 8. play that. Play this, which gives me just enough mana to do that. And then that. Now we just hope that we can evade enough of these to not get hurt too bad. Yeah, that's fine. It's an acceptable outcome. Dodging these people is always good. Arcane Leak is more of a problem. Right, that helps. Doesn't completely solve our Arcane Leak problem, but it mostly solves it. Sequencing is hard. Do I want to explode? I think the answer is I have to just not care. Because yeah, there's just too much value to do that. Honestly, at this point I may as well go for broke. Man, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm still happy with that because it is at least like a draw that will stick for the next turn. Very picky with his dopamine. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, so am I. That is not really what I wanted to see, although we still have this because we can just play the Fatal Strike and win. Trying to think if there's any reason for me to do anything else before I... The answer is yes, because if I do that first, then I can do it with only one hit from the one crackback. Yeah, we take the Brain Freeze, because that is going to be tons of mana. We are having minor mana issues. We upgrade... I think we upgrade the Dig Through Muck now. And we cut... Focus. Kind of off it, and the Brain Freeze is theoretically going to compensate. Alright. There we go. Get rid of Thriving Blizzard for the moment. We can get rid of the Turn to Gunk. Should have done that after I did this because that poisons us, but yeah, planning is overrated. Kind of just copy that. I just don't know that I have the mana to justify that. Because our really good mana card is not going to be online quite yet. Let's draw our non-mana. So yeah, because that's only going to be 6 mana. And yeah, I think we still have to copy this. Slightly awkward though, because it's going to make us brain frozen next turn, but I just don't see a good way around it. Should have done this in a better order. But what else is new? We may as well use this, because whatever we draw will get locked in our hands because of... Don't like that. If you win this one, you have 5% of... I think I get to the 5% satisfaction. I feel pretty good about our odds of this fight. We already have permanent leech, so I don't think playing that's that valuable. I really want this to do something this turn, but I don't think it's going to. Oh, I should have kept it because the dig through muck can get me there. Now we can get rid of that. And that. I was about to say, like, at this point, I would take some shield. Let's just take more shield. And we may as well. Alright. We don't want to play that because of the various stuff. We in the final fight have 10% in order for you to win and spell the word win correctly. No cheating. Oh, right, yeah. Everyone's a critic. I think we hope that we evade one of those debuffs so we can redraw the Vicious Retort. We're going to keep that. Hey! This is actually how we drew it up. Yeah, this is now worth a bajillion mana. Pop. Thinking. How much do I care about? I don't think I'd find not thriving blizzarding here. But now, this is online. I think we don't need the mana because we have that one thing. I actually think we get rid of the turn to gunk at this point. I just don't think we need it. Let's do that. Let's do this. Looks like you were going to discard the idle card. Possible that looks like what I was going to do, but so spelling win is mandatory. It's very hard, I believe in you. We'll see what happens when we get there, okay? We'll save that as a problem for later. Oh, we'd love to see that. That should kill the shade. Or, okay, no. Not over ambitious. That will kill the shade. No, I was hoping it was gonna... I was hoping to just barely sneak it in so that I could tag it with that. Can't do it. You have the right to give up. So close. Okay, so pretty sure we just win at this point. This fight, obviously. And yeah, we can just bonk. And the question is, do we go for MLS? Which, I mean, it's MLS. I feel like there's no way we don't just take MLS here. Just so effective at kind of everything. We may as well spin rerolls here and see if we can find a trinket we care about more. I'd love another draw trinket. That would be better if we weren't planning to... Whatever. This is okay, but it's not like super valuable. I think we can do better. I would love another card draw trinket, I think. No dice. I think I'd rather have the 5% extra evasion over that. And yeah, we're mostly using this spot purity anyway. I mean, that's funny. I think it's probably better than this. Let me check real quick. Alright, we are fighting. Hunger finally shows up, so we don't have to deal with purity on the final fight. From whatever, at least. We're going to upgrade the MLS. We're not going to cut anything. The turn to Uncle will handle our problems, I'm sure. We don't need to reset, it's fine. We don't need to rest, it's fine. Okay, so now this is the fight. This is the fight. There are a lot of things that happen in this fight that make it the fight. I'm not super thrilled with that outcome. Just got to be turned. First, we get all of our extra mana stolen. Oh wow, that's a ton of opportunity setup. Yeah, the other thing is, like, I don't know this fight that well. Oof. And we got all the debuffs. Obviously, not really what we were hoping to see. But yeah, that's going to do work for us. Trying to think if there's a reason for us to do this in any particular order. The answer is we do that first to get rid of the fortress. And now on this turn, we don't have to deal with the madness at least. Thinking through the game plan is always difficult. It's going to give us 20 mana. Pop. I don't have a way to whatever here, but I can. I think I'm just hoping for. Yeah, I was hoping to dodge that. All right, we do get the frenzy turn again, which so we have just your starting deck. Yeah, that would Primordial Name could do it. Let's see. Trying to think through how I do this. That's not going to trip. Whatever. Good. I needed that to trip so that we would get things handled. I think at this point we want this to freeze, so yeah. And then now we get rid of that. And I honestly don't know that Crystal Breath is doing anything for us. But very glad we took that Swarming Ray. Definitely doing work for us. The fact the opportunist goes on everything actually ends up helping us here. Honestly, I give you a 40-60, 40 to win, 60. Yeah, it's going better than I expected. I think the Swarming Ray in particular just has helped a ton. I'm in an awkward spot where I can't actually MLS off of this to get a turn because of how things will actually work. Which is because it doesn't have enough health, it will die from the hits before it would. I don't have a way to get through it and this one, I think. But I'm gonna try. I thought I wasn't going to trip Opportunist there, and I just miscounted. Let's see. I think I get damage out. You're not quite frozen. That's just not quite enough damage. It's very close. I don't have any crit chance there, I think. Just thinking through how my turn has to go at that point. Okay, I think I have to do that. Okay, I do have crit chance. Just thought I didn't. I could play the Thriving Blizzard. Problem is I need to do these two in order to... Yeah, this is kind of awkward. I think I do value MLS enough to do the setup on it. Definitely an argument to be made that it was not worth there, but... Oh, I do need to be hidden when I pop this so that I can evade the debuffs that are going to come out on me when I do. we just go for yet another turn? Yes. Oh man, we didn't fade the permanent curse. MLS is a very poke-like card. Not sure if you mean poke or pokey, like Pokemon. Medium strike is low. Yeah, medium strike. MLS is busted. Straight up. And as such, I love it. Very important to do that. Can't kill that, unfortunately. Get some mana. Yeah. What's the last card in the draw pop? The Crystal Breath. Let's do that. Do that. And plan on just doing stuff next turn. 3 and 3, just want to see how it played out. Hopefully my thoughts have begun to melt. Yeah, my thoughts are also melty. But that's just par for the course for me. So this will kill you, which I do like. I think we want to be hidden when that dies. I think at this point we do go ahead and play for that. Oh, right. Hunger is involved. It's a little bit unfortunate. I don't have to take that opportunist attack. It would just put curse on stuff. No, guess what? Lamal, perfect. And then we can even do that, which will ice up the back one. Oh, right, you cleanse yourself and then you get to do stuff. That's really annoying. I haven't fought Eternal enough, so I wasn't prepared for that nonsense to happen. Fortunately, there's no way to dodge the mana theft. Second phase now, yeah. I knew there was a second phase. I just forgot that. Should have done that first. Forgot exactly how things were going to shake out for us. Guess we just eat it. Love to ice that jerk, but fortunately we only had the one opportunist charge. Unfortunately, thriving blizzard's on the wrong side of the stack. I need to kill that one. Looks like I do not have an option. Yeah, because that's just going to be not enough damage. I think I have to let this one hit me. And then to use up the shocked. Okay, yeah. Oh, nope. I could probably reset and get a win, but I just don't care enough. We did our best. I definitely misplayed that last turn, probably. Definitely, probably. But, you know, we got further than I expected. Got to phase 2. If we'd had, like, a Phoenix Feather at the start of the run, instead of, like, one of the other things we got, which is not that important, would have had a better shot. But, because we were, like, a Phoenix Feather away from winning that. But, yeah, it didn't quite work out. But, yeah. That is the run. And that's going to be the stream. Like I said, I don't know when the next stream is going to be, but it is not going to be tomorrow or Wednesday. And yeah, for the final points, you spell win W-H-Y-M. Final answer. Okay, so that is the run. And I will see you next time. Until then, toodles. Waiting for the stream to catch up a little bit. And